ShawneeCTV would like to thank the following community sponsors in helping make this broadcast possible. Sebastian Homes, specializing in exceptional residential properties. David Nicholas and Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Jeff Chamblin, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, enjoys helping people. Mentoring with a mission. Uplift Mentoring. GCTC, a career and technology center located in Shawnee. Brown and Sons Towing and Recovery. Big or small, we tow them all. Play It Again Sports, where we give you cash for your gently used athletic equipment. Rand Roofing Company. Give David James or Stephen Johns a call. Stewart & Clover Attorneys and Title Company exists to help people. Big enough to solve problems, small enough to care. Fred's Tire and Battery is locally legendary. Downtown Auto Body works for you with your insurance company to reduce your hassles. Protecting your business is our business. Ford Insurance Agency, Charlotte, Barnett. Casterkey Auto Mart. Shop at the lot or online. At Hardesty Deli, the food is great and the people are even better. Connecting patients to convenient, compassionate care in our community, that is First Med. Local, family-owned business with over 40 years of experience, Casterkey Tire and Alignment. L's Jewelry, Shawnee's friendly jeweler. Eric's Pharmacy. Ask about compounding. Triad Complete Healthcare. Schedule an appointment today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and let's make
Welcome to Shawnee High School football. Tonight, the 1-1 Shawnee Wolves open district play against the 3-0 Noble Bears. The Wolves come in off an impressive victory against a tough Duncan Demon team prior to last week's game that was actually canceled due to lightning in Ponca City. Noble comes in with victories over Tecumseh, Chickasha, and Piedmont. It promises to be an exciting game as both teams boast powerful offenses. It's Shawnee Wolves football tonight from Noble.
Fred's Tire and Battery is locally legendary. Known for their friendly family welcomes and just as friendly exits, Fred's can service your vehicle needs. Make Fred's Tire and Battery your first stop when your vehicle needs service. Charlotte Barnett has insured regional business with commercial policies for over 40 years. If you want to get the best commercial insurance coverage while working with a commercial insurance expert, call Charlotte's Ford Insurance Agency now for a quote.
We have contracts with many employers and we do drug testing, alcohol testing, pre-employment screenings. We also do workers' comp, so if someone gets injured on the job and needs stitches, staples, break a bone, then we can absolutely see them and they cannot go to the emergency room.
Connecting our community with convenient, compassionate care.
Yes.
That's what you guys do.
It is what we do.
And set to kick it off. Baylor Bowl will lead his offense on the field. He's the primary concern for the Wolves tonight. His arm going deep to his receivers. The ball bounces inbounds.
Ball taken by number 85, Zach Kaufman.
And Zach Kaufman picks it up and brings it back to the 26. There, he is stopped by number 28, Montrell Shaw for the Wolves. Defensive starters for the Wolves. Up front, you have defensive end Chad Gilmore and Logan Harper, and defensive tackles Caleb McLaren and Isaiah Harjo. That's going to be Bowell, and he's going to go low outside. He was testing Tyree York out there. Barkis also close, as was Christian Patterson from his strong safety position. Also at linebacker is Spencer Gordon. And number 3, the Wolves' leading tackler, Ronald Cavers. Isaiah Strayhorn is out there as safety. And Noble is going to break a big one, as the Wolves just could not get over there in time. And Noble busts it for 72 yards and a touchdown.
That was a 72-yard touchdown completion to number 13, Michael Murphy from number 8, Baylor Buell. Number 43 for the extra point, Dre Ritchie, and it is good. And your Bears take a 7-0 lead with 11:37 remaining in the first quarter. And number 28, Montrell Shaw.
That was a 72-yard touchdown, 75 yards from the end zone, and Murphy takes it. Michael Murphy, one of the captains for Noble. He runs the 75 yards untouched through the Shawnee defense. Short kickoff taken at the 35 by Jackson Winrow, and it's now Shawnee's turn to strike. On the offensive side of the ball for the Wolves, you have at quarterback Jack Diamond, and number 9 will line up next to him, Malik Tate at the running back. Your 4 wideouts, number 1 Jackson Winrow, number 19 Isaiah Strayhorn, number 5 Hunter Mackey, and number 4 Tyree York.
Number 12 Jack Diamond in the shotgun.
Jack in an empty set, Christian Patterson out there as well. Jack down the middle, he's got Winrow over the middle. Big Winrow all the way down to the 35. That is a pickup of 30 for Diamond to Winrow. Up front for the Wolves, Zach Story, Leighton King, Caleb Hash, Logan Clark, and Creed Humphrey, hoping to give Malik some room. And there's Malik with a move all the way down to the 20-yard line, a pickup of 15 for Tate. Tate comes stout.
Puts the ball at the 21-yard line of the Bears. First and 10, Shawnee.
Diamond again shadowed by Tate. On the close side, Winrow and Tyree York. Strayhorn in the slot. And I think we're going to have an offsides. There was movement outside, as the Wolves are going to be moved back 5.
False start, called against it.
This time, Christian Patterson comes out to the far side. Tyree York and Isaiah Strayhorn in the slot. Jackson Winrow up top all alone. This is to York. York trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He gets close after a pickup of about 4. We'll call it 2nd and 11. Tate lined up in front of Diamond. Logan Harper in as a tight end. They go out to Jackson Winrow, and that's a good enough toss for a first down. It's going to be a pickup down to the 9-yard line. That's going to be a 12-yard pickup and a Shawnee first down. Jack Diamond starts off 3 for 3 on the evening. He has his men lined up for a goal line charge. That's going to be caught at about the 5. And Winrow again, we'll see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 6, so we'll give them a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal. Plenty of time tonight. It's good to see. the group is gelling after an off season that saw 3 starters leave to graduation. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line, 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. This is the Wolves' opening drive of the ball game. Noble scored on a quick strike on their opening drive, and we have another flag, I believe, going to be on the Wolves for delay of game. The penalty moves the Wolves back to the 11-yard line, where it is 2nd and goal. That's Winrow in motion. Diamond looks out wide, and he gets Strayhorn, and it's going to pick up about 4 yards. They'll mark him down at the 7, so Strayhorn for 4, and brings up a 3rd down. Big 3rd down for the Wolves. Let's see what Coach Billy Brown dials up here. It's going to be a screen, and it's not going to go anywhere. That was eaten alive out there. They tried to get it to Malik Tate. Just couldn't do it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. I believe the Wolves will go for it. Big play early in this ball game. 4th down and goal. Ball on the 12-yard line. The Wolves have moved the ball successfully. Over the middle they go, and it's intercepted at the 1-yard line. A break for the Wolves if they did not just knock that down. Though the interception's going to turn the ball over as close to the goal line as Shawnee could have hoped. Noble comes out again. Bowl right over the middle, and Isaiah Strayhorn hits him immediately. The ball will be marked after a pickup of 5.
Number 13, Michael Murphy on the reception.
Again to Murphy.
Number 19, Strayhorn. Also number 30, Chad Gilmore.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 with 7:09 remaining in the first quarter for Noble. Bowl going to bounce that one incomplete in front of his intended receiver, Barkus, out there, as well as Hunter Mackey on the defense.
Stephon Sochan brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Bears.
Third and 5. They're going deep, and it's beat. The Wolves were fortunate there as Christian Robinson, another junior for Noble, had gotten behind the defense to no avail as the pass off target.
Number 20, Casey Harris will be back to punt.
With 6:55 to go in the first.
Harris will be kicking from his own end zone.
Back deep for the Wolves. That is going to be Tyree York coming up. And he catches it at the 35. Well done by Tyree. And that's going to be Shawnee ball, 1st and 10 from the Noble 35.
Shawnee with good field position at the Bear 35-yard line.
First and 10 Wolves. The Wolves have had success offensively. That was Jack Diamond. Nicely done by Jack as he held on to that one. Tate probably would have been tackled for a loss. Then Jack with a nifty move, throwing underneath the defender. On the far sides, Christian Patterson and Tyree York. Close, Isaiah Strayhorn, Jackson Winrow, Malik Tate in the backfield with Diamond. Diamond looking and looking, Gets rid of it nicely to Patterson. Patterson turning upfield for a nice gain on 2nd down and 10. He picks up 9, brings up 3rd and short.
Ball down by number 15.
As the quarterback in the pocket for a long time, that bodes nicely for the Wolves. Diamond right up the gut, trying to pick up the 1, and he, through strength and conditioning, pushes forward for the 1st down. That took a lot of strength as Diamond carried on his back 3 Noble defenders who had hit him short of that 1st down. Nicely done by the junior signal caller.
Number 51, Brandon Walker. Wolves will have it 1st and 10 from the Bear 22-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. 5:35 to play in the 1st quarter. They go out to Malik Tate. It's going to be positive yardage. Malik cuts it back over the middle. Malik Tate! And it's going to be a touchback. They say he fumbled. He looked like he was in the end zone when he fumbled.
Number 51, Brandon
But
Walker,
they're calling it a touchback. No touchdown for the Wolves. Too bad, as that was a nice play by Tate in his cutback. The ball must have just come out before he got across the line. And that'll be 1st and 10 for Noble from the 20. .5:28 to play in the 1st. The Wolves have shown the propensity to be able to move the ball. Let's hope that those 2 times inside the 10-yard line do not, without any scoring, do not come back to haunt the Wolves. Defense must stay strong. Isaiah Harjo in on that tackle, big number 58. It's fun to watch those inside guys. Big number 58, Isaiah Harjo, and McLaren, number 63, much smaller but fast and strong. And again, Noble out wide, finding some yardage out there, and that pickup is going to be a pickup of 12 for a Noble 1st down.
Caleb Black on the reception. 1st and 10 for the Bears. That's going to stop Hunter Mackey.
And again, on the run, nothing doing there for Black.
Number 58, the initial hit.
A gain of only 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 9. Buell going deep, and again, the receivers behind the defense. That ball's on target. It's another touchdown for Noble. To no avail, though. Wolves
I'd like
holding.
to remind everyone that we are having a 50-50 drawing tonight to keep announce the winner, and we'll get half the pot. And we'll be coming through the stands throughout the game as well.
Tyree York checking back in to the ball game. Buell on the outside, incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down and long.
Depending on the play, number 1, Jackson Winrow.
To get the ball back here, they must play safety, though, as the punter likes to run it for Noble. It's going to be Christian Patterson going backwards. Now he cuts it upfield, and he's going to go down at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 Wolves, 3:53 to go in the 1st.
Volleyball down by number 24, Austin Haymaker.
Jack Diamond leads the troops back to the line. 3:53 to go in the 1st. That give is to Christian Patterson. He tries to cut it up, and he's with a strong run. Christian pushing forward.
Fumble on the play.
And another turnover by the Wolves after a strong run. Noble's just taking the ball right out of the Shawnee Wolves' hands. Noble starts off this drive in Shawnee territory. That ball tipped, missed tackle, and the Wolves in trouble. Barkis brings them down. Just too many mistakes in this opening quarter on the road for a district game against a good team. The Wolves struggling. 2 penalties, 2 turnovers, 2 times turned away inside the 10-yard line with no points. Noble driving. 3:30 to go in the first. And the receiver's open for another touchdown for the Noble Bears. As Christian Robinson has been getting behind the defense at will tonight. They've just missed him the first couple of times that he was out there. That time they didn't miss him. And they dropped it in there for another touchdown.
Back to the extra point, number 43, Dre Ritchie. Kick is up.
Deep for the Wolves to receive the kickoff, Montrell Shaw, number 28. And Malik Tate. And that's going to bounce in the middle. Winrow going to fall on it at the 24-yard line. Offense has not been the problem for the Wolves. The Wolves just can't seem to get out of their own way. With 2 fumbles on the last 2 drives, one at the goal line, and the other one on our own 45-yard line. For touchdown, and Noble is up 13-0 after the missed extra point. Diamond shadowed by Malik Tate. Diamond's had a good night so far. There's Strayhorn up the middle. That's going to be a pickup of 12 and a first down.
Tackle made by number 15, Jake Russell, also on number 30, Sochan. Play result in the 1st and 10 for the Wolves at the 37-yard line.
Big strike capabilities in the arm of Jack Diamond. Winrow on the close side. Up top, I believe that's Tyree York. The give is to Malik Tate. He cuts it up, and Malik is going to get a pickup of 1, which will bring up 2nd down.
Tackle made by number 51, Brandon Walker. Tackle also in there by number 1, Caleb Winkler.
We'll give him 2. 39-yard line where the ball is marked. Under 2:30 to play in the first. The Wolves having a lot of bad things happen in this first quarter. Down just 2 scores. They score here, and their early mistakes don't hurt them too much. He picks up another 12-yard line, another 12 for a first down. Up front, the Wolves seem to be playing very well, keeping the Noble Bears at bay. Diamond with the quick toss, and that one incomplete. Strayhorn dropped it, and that's not going to happen too often.
Big hit by number 85.
2nd down and 10. 1:57 to play in the opening quarter. Logan Harper has checked in on the line for the Wolves. Eligible receiver. Diamond going long. Nice throw out there, and that's going to be Jackson Winrow with an incomplete pass, but there was definitely interference taking place. Nice looking ball by Jack Diamond. The 15-yard mark-off takes the ball up to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Wolves. The give is to Tate up the middle, and he's dancing for yardage, holding on to that ball all the way down to the 21-yard line. Pickup of 13 for Tate. As the Wolves, with 2 fumbles already in this ball game, they can punch it in here things would bode well even after the mistakes, because the Wolves have been moving the ball all night long. 1st and 10 Wolves from the 21. Strayhorn cuts it back, and he fumbles it. Third turnover by the Wolves. The third fumble for the Wolves sets up Noble 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. And it's picked off. Intercepted by Tyree York. It was tipped, I believe, by number 30, Chad Gilmore, at the line. One of those linemen definitely got a hand on it. Tyree York with the interception. They are within striking distance of making this just a 6-point game. This offense has moved the ball nicely. Tyree York, who just got the interception on the close side, he's going to Winrose, got it for a touchdown! Shawnee Wolf! 32-yard strike by Jack Diamond to senior Jackson Winrow for the touchdown, and the Wolves are on the board. Barleen puts it up and through, and the Wolves are within a touchdown of taking the lead against the Noble Bears in this opening district matchup for both squads, as the strike down on the inside post pattern to Jackson Winrow from Jack Diamond pulls the Wolves to within a touchdown. Braden Barleen, who has kicked the extra point for the Wolves to put 7 on the board. Kicks it off this time down the middle, taken at the 12. Good pressure by the Wolves, puts them down at the 26-yard line. That tackle, I believe, is going to be Christian Patterson, big number 22. Patterson has 13 tackles on the year. That's second on the team. Barkus there fighting the runner, trying to hold him, and that pickup is only going to be 1 yard, bringing up 2nd and 9.
Number 63, McLaurin on the stop. Also number 26.
That's Barkus on the tackle, and actually Barkus is the leading tackler on the squad with 24 on the year. That ball almost picked off by York as he cut in front of Robinson. And he got his hands on it. He almost had himself another interception. Brings up 3rd down and 8. That's going to be outside and incomplete. There for a moment we thought it might be a lateral. It is not. That's going to bring up a 4th down for Noble. The Wolves will get it back with 29 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
Number 22, Patterson.
Nice kick. Patterson's going to take it. Takes it at the 39. Continues to fight. Very good run back by Patterson of 15, 16 yards. Nicely done by the junior. With 14 seconds to play here in the first quarter, Jack Diamond again with his offense on the field. And Jack has had a heck of a first quarter. He's really coming alive as a quarterback. Fun to watch. The give there to Barkett. The give to Malik, and Malik Tate is going to pick up 5 on the first down play. And that is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Good action-packed first quarter of play for high school football. The Wolves trail Noble 7-13 here in this district matchup.
Play It Again Sports, where we buy your gently used sporting goods for cash. We give this award out once a month. The award doesn't go just to the greatest athlete or to the greatest student. It goes to the greatest person.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Downtown Auto Body works for you with your insurance company to reduce your hassles. Downtown Auto Body is on your side to get your vehicle repaired as it should be, back at top condition. Trust Downtown Auto Body, Main Street, Shawnee.
2nd and 5 for the Wolves to start the second quarter. Diamond delivers to Strayhorn. Another one dropped by a wideout. Unfortunate. Diamond delivered that nicely and incomplete. Diamond ended that first quarter 10 of 13 for 113 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Third down and 5. Looks like they were looking for a bubble. Jack going down the middle. Winrow, nope, I'm sorry, it was going to Winrow, just couldn't get enough air underneath it. So the Wolves 4th down and 5, and they're going to go into punt formation.
Back deep for the Bears, number 85, Zach Coffey.
Out of this formation, Strayhorn can take off and run. He's got 5 yards to go. He'd have to get up to the 36-yard line, actually almost at 35, and he just pooch kicks it. Hopefully it
bounces into the end zone.
Bounces into the end zone. 1st and 10 Noble from the 20. Buell back in the shotgun. This Wolves defense has been burned on a couple of long plays, but they've also held firm after 3 turnovers by the offense in that first quarter. That pickup is enough for a first, and Noble's going to go fast.
Logan Harper.
Again, at the point of the attack, Noble. This time it's Harris. Buell back again. He eludes Shawnee's rush, and another long ball, and it's going to be stopped short of the end zone. The Wolves defense is back there. The safeties close to each other. Just looks like they ran each other off the ball as Buell delivered another strike. This one of 57 yards. And again, another Noble Robinson getting beyond the line. Buell going to cut it in and try to take it in for a touchdown. And he's going to come up just short of the goal line. So Buell with a pickup of 3.
Also the number 3, Ronald Havers.
And that's going to be
second goal
from about the 1. See if the Wolves can hold up here, but nope. As big number 13, Michael Murphy, runs it in. They're going to go for 2. Buell keeps it back in the end zone, and it's good. So Noble goes up by 2 touchdowns, 21-7.
Honey, get me need GI help for my belly.
Yeah, I need some GI help.
Not that kind of GI.
No wait. Appointments now for belly problems at Triad Complete Healthcare. Every detail tells a story, every sparkle a memory waiting to be made. At Elle's Jewelry, timeless craftsmanship meets modern elegance, designed for life's most precious moments. Elle's Jewelry is Shawnee's friendly jeweler. Castor Key Tire and Alignment. Local, family-owned business with over 40 years of experience. Tires, alignments, front-end parts, and brakes installed. Check them out on Facebook. Castor Key Tire and Alignment. Stewart & Clover Attorneys and Title Company exists to help people. It really is that simple. Whether you have personal or business legal questions or need help navigating land title issues, Stewart & Clover is big enough to solve problems, small enough to care.
Noble marches 80 yards in about 5 plays to sting the Wolves for another touchdown, increasing their lead to 14. That's the largest lead of the night. Jackson Winrow going to take it at the 20. And Jackson with some good moves up to the 45-yard line. The Wolves again have moved the ball throughout the night. Let's see what they can do here. From the 47-yard line of the Wolves, Jack Diamond again from the shotgun. Takes it outside, nicely delivered to Isaiah Strayhorn. Strayhorn almost breaks it, as it's going to be a pickup of 18 yards and a first down. Ball marked at the 35-yard line, just outside. About 10 minutes to play before the half. The Wolves threatening again. This is Malik Tate up the middle, and good yardage for Malik as he fights continuously for a 15-yard gain. That young man is hard to tackle. Malik Tate
Number 15, Jake Russell on the stop.
Gives the Wolves another first down.
Play result of another 1st and 2 for the Wolves.
On the close side, Jackson Winrow and Isaiah Strayhorn, 2 big-time, big play threats. Diamond looking that way, goes to Strayhorn, and it's going to be a pickup of 5. Good hands by Strayhorn there as he knew he was going to get hit. He pulled it in nicely, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd down and 5.
A beautiful night for football this Friday night in Noble, Oklahoma. The Wolves threatening again down at the 15-yard line, 2nd and 5. Tate adjusts by Diamond. And the give again to Tate up the middle, and Tate is going to be hit early, but he's battling down. It's going to be close. He'll pick up 4, bringing up 3rd down. Third and very short. We'll see if there's some sort of keeper here for Diamond. He may put it in the air, and I would think the coaching staff already thinks this is 2 to get 1. There's Diamond up the middle, showing his strength again. Jack, not an easy one to pull down. He's going to pick up 2 and the first down. Just under 8 minutes to go in the half. The Wolves with the 1st and goal from the 9. They go right to Isaiah Strayhorn. And with the move, he's going to be close. He gets it down to the pylon and in for a touchdown. Isaiah Strayhorn muscles it past with the diving leap from the 5. In for a Wolves touchdown. Flag down. The Wolves backed up to the 14-yard line just as they had 1st and goal earlier in the first quarter and received a penalty. The Wolves again receive a penalty, and there's going to be a flag as the Wolves get another penalty here in the red zone. So successive penalties moves it back to 1st and goal from the 19 with 7:36 to go for the Wolves. A little more room for Diamond to operate as the give is to Tate up the middle. He gets lost among the big timber. He's going to pick up 4, and that brings up 2nd and 15 from the 15.
Ball will be placed down at the 15-yard line. Will be a 2nd goal.
The Wolves at the 7-minute mark before halftime in another goal-to-go situation over the middle. Nicely done. That's going to pick up 9, and it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 6. Strayhorn actually passed that to Winrow. The fake to Tate and into the back of the end zone. It's caught but out of bounds. Brings up 4th down and 6.
Brings up a 4th and goal from the 6-yard line.
Had little problems moving the football. They just had problems getting points out of it. The Wolves could do great help to their cause by punching this one in from the 6-yard line. 4th and goal to go from the 6. Over the middle and incomplete. As Winrow overthrown in the end zone. And Noble takes over on downs. The leading tackler coming into the game for the Wolves is Jalen Barkis, number 26, as I'm getting my numbers right here. That's going to be deep, and Hunter Mackey never found the ball. Again, another big play from deep in their own zone. They hit Robinson long from the 6. They bring it out to the 41-yard line, a pickup of 35 for Noble. They have been able to get behind this secondary consistently.
Quick pass out to number 20, Harris.
The Wolves need something good to happen here. There's Gilmore on the tackle.
5-yard down the play, 2nd down 5, 5:46 remaining in the first half.
Over the middle, again to Robinson. And again, another 1st down, as that is a pickup of 11 yards from Buell to Robinson. Buell pushing 200 yards now. In fact, he's well over 200 yards. As it's just eaten up this secondary of Shawnee. Another pickup of 9, possibly 10.
Ball is placed out at the 32-yard line.
2nd and short.
And another.
That was a 9-yard gain. Nope, they give him 10. They're moving the chains. That's a give up the middle, untouched through the middle. Patterson with the tackle as Kalen Winkler goes from his 33 down to the 11, a pickup of 22 for Winkler.
Number 2, Spencer Gordon.
Patterson on the tackle. As the Wolves defense may be getting winded. A lot of these guys have to go both ways, and
13, Michael Murphy.
There's going to be a flag down, and that was a pickup of 8. We'll check the flag. Off against Noble for holding. That's going to bring up 1st and about a long way, but immediately the completion to Harris. Going to pick up 15 of that back.
Brings up a 2nd and 8 for the Bears.
Boole outside, and it's going to be complete to Murphy, where Shawnee was in great position there to make that interception. That's going to be down close to a first down. It'll pick up a 5, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Up the middle. It'll be enough for a first down, it looks like.
Number 7, Caleb Black, pulls his way down to the 1-yard line, and will be 1st and goal.
Caleb Black with the run. Big number 7. He picks up 3 down to the 1. Fumble. And the Wolves got it. Picked up by Creed Humphrey on the fumble recovery. Big play for the Wolves. This game could have been getting out of hand right there. The Wolves defense stiffens and they get the turnover. Diamond going over the middle to Winrow. Just out of his reach. Diamond just off target there as Winrow was breaking free on the inside. It would have been a tough throw to drop it in there, but one Diamond's prepared to make. 3:46 to go before half. Let's see if the Wolves can move this ball and get some points. They're on their own 6-yard line, 2nd and 10. I think he gave that off to Malik. I couldn't tell. It is Malik Tate. He picks up 9. Very nicely done by Malik. Good night with close to 65 yards here in the first half. 3.5 to go before the half. First and 10 for the Wolves as Tate picks up 10. Oop, that's in the air. Fortunate for the Wolves that wasn't picked off. And 2 for 7 to start this second quarter after he was on fire in the first. Diamond calls from it. Over the middle. There's, nicely caught by Winrow. I'm sorry, Tyree York pulls that one in. That is a completion of 23 yards. Nicely done by York. Tyree with his 2nd reception of the night. And that's what Diamond can do. He can deliver a tight ball. Just under 3 minutes to go before the half. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. That's Winrow. He goes right at the defender, makes him miss, and Winrow's going to muscle his way down for 14 yards. And another Wolves first down.
Another 1st and 10 at the Bear 46-yard line, 2:43 into the first half.
2:43 to go before the half. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. The only thing that stopped the Wolves tonight has been themselves. That's Malik Tate, and he's going to pick up positive yards up the middle. Again, a pickup of 12 for Malik. And another Wolves first down.
Number 15, Jake Russell again on the stop. Also in the number 20, Casey Harris. That results in another 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
Malik having a wonderful night, the 5'7", 160-pound junior running back. Really giving the Wolves a positive, powerful running attack. That's going to be Winrow. It's hard for them to bring him down alone, and Winrow's going to end up picking up 5 on that play. Back at Noble Stadium, beautiful facility. The people of Noble have pulled together and rebuilt this place as the school facilities are really looking nice. Nicely out there for Isaiah Strayhorn. Touchdown! Shawnee Wolves! Another 30-yard strike by Jack Diamond to Isaiah Strayhorn right over his shoulder and in for a touchdown. Touchdown pass of 30 yards plus by Jack Diamond. This one goes to Isaiah Strayhorn as he cuts to the flag. Nicely thrown and caught nicely. York fumbles it. He's heading for the corner. He throws it in, and it's in for the extra point. Nicely done! York tosses it to Cravers on the scramble, and the Wolves get the 2-point conversion. 2:05 to go before the half, and it's looking good for the Wolves at the moment.
At Hardesty Deli, the food is great and the people are even better. A genuinely local atmosphere. The Oliver family has more than 70 years as butchers with Hardesty. If you're in Shawnee, you gotta stop at Hardesty Deli. Charlotte Barnett has insured regional business with commercial policies for over 40 years. If you want to get the best commercial insurance coverage while working with a commercial insurance expert, call Charlotte's Ford Insurance Agency now for a quote. Great prices sell cars, and Castricke Auto Mart truly understands that principle. Straightforward pricing with no gimmicks. Located on the corner of Harrison and Jefferson for over 40 years, shop at the lot or online. Castricke Auto Mart. They're good people.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
Cavers with the nice catch for the 2-point conversion on that scramble play by Tyree York. There's a lot of athletic ability on display there as Barleen kicks it to the 15-yard line. The Wolves defense needs to be stiff here as it's carried out to the 32-yard line as the tackle made, I believe, by Cavers. Spotter spot Montrell Shaw. Shaw, a standout special teams performer tonight. The Wolves out of position. That ball is going to go all the way up to the 49-yard line. That's going to be a 16-yard pickup. And again, that's Murphy. Buell looking to score over the middle, and he does it. Behind the defense again. Just happens over and over and over. Robinson is playing deep. Safeties just have to stay deeper than they are right now. It's going to be a 5-yard mark off, and that'll make it 1st and 15 against Noble. A costly penalty for the Bears. Fuel looking long. All day to throw. Cavers over there with the tackle after the pickup of 8.
Coming down number 3, Ronald Cavers. Brings up a 2nd down and 7 for the Bears.
Buell intercepted by Jackson Winrow. As another turnover by the Bears is costly, and the Wolves with over a minute to play in the half could tie this up or take the lead. Second interception on the night for the Wolves of Buell. York with one, Winrow with another. Jack Diamond calls for it. He's being pressured out of the pocket. He throws it into a crowd, and it's going to be dropped there. Diamond, ill-advised pass there. He'll learn from that one, though. Fortunately, no harm done. 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. Jack Diamond along with Malik in the backfield. That's Winrow in motion. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Wolves. 44 seconds to play before the half. Diamond down the middle, and that one knocked down. That was thrown into heavy traffic. Not a lot that anybody could do on that. That brings up 4th and 10, and the Wolves will go into punt formation with 37 seconds to play. This big strike Noble offense, very much a danger to the Wolves with just 37 seconds to play. The Wolves have to play stout defense in these waning moments of the half.
Back to penalty number 11, Braden Barley.
Isaiah Strayhorn on to kick. And if it gets a good bounce, it'll be all right. And it does. The Wolves should just let it go and let the clock run.
Punt is down at the
it is down
line. Number 18
at 25 seconds to play in the half. That was Brian Garcia downing the ball. 1st and 10, Noble. From their own 11-yard line, Noble's just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. Our score at halftime, 21 for Noble, 15 for the Wolves. The Wolves fortunate to be down just by 1 score, as it was a sloppily played first half. Adjustments, I'm sure, to be made. The Wolves can move the ball on this Bears defense, and they will get the ball to start the second half. You're watching Shawnee High Football on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community, one season at a time. We'll be back.
Connecting patients to convenient, compassionate care in our community, that is First Med. A couple of things that you guys do that you specialize in. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about workman's comp.
Yes,
for a moment.
Yeah, that's a huge part of what we do here that a lot of people don't know about. We have contracts with many employers, and we do drug testing, alcohol testing, pre-employment screenings. We also do workers' comp, so if someone gets injured on the job and needs stitches, staples, break a bone, then we can absolutely see them and they cannot go to the emergency room.
Another aspect, you guys do all sorts of physicals. You mentioned physicals, but it's not just sports physicals. There's all kinds of physicals.
Yeah, so we also do Department of Transportation physicals. We do the FAA physicals, and a few others as well.
Well, your equipment is amazing. Talk a little bit about the equipment that's here.
Yeah, so we have the ability to do a push-pull test. We can do a lift and carry test. We can do eye tests. We can do also the hand grip test. That one's pretty difficult. I learned that the hard way.
It looked like you were having a great time doing it. And then all kinds of like blood work and different things.
Sure.
No matter what the care is, as long as it's not life-threatening, you guys can handle it.
Yes, we can.
So what's the difference between an emergency room and an urgent care?
Sure. So we can handle almost anything that isn't directly life-threatening immediately.
And what if it's a broken bone or something? Can you guys handle that?
Sure we can. We also have x-ray machines as well. So we can look at it and observe it. Then we can also take care of it and do a little bit of care. Connecting
our community with convenient, compassionate care?
Yes.
That's what you guys do.
It is what we do.
Malik Tate back deep. Malik had a rushing the football, and Jackson Winrow falls smartly on that kickoff. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves from the 33. Malik averaging above 8 yards a carry, 10 carries for 81 yards in the first half. He's been chewing up the yardage as the Wolves have needed on the ground. Really helps set up that pass game of Coach Billy Brown. Halftime adjustments have been made. The Wolves again just shooting themselves in the foot. They could very well have the lead right now as they were turned away twice inside the 10-yard line. Malik starts it off up the middle, and that's going to go for 4, and that will bring up 2nd down and 6. Side of the ball Up front, Zach Story, Leighton King, Caleb Hash, Logan Clark, and Creed Humphrey. They've been doing a great job clearing the way for Malik and giving Jack time to throw. That, I believe, is Isaiah out wide, and he's going to be eaten alive at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 1 yard picked up, bringing up 3rd and 5.
Taking down number 7.
Jack in the backfield. He's looking for Winrow. That ball's going to be dropped, as it would have been short of the first down. He didn't get beyond that marker. And that's going to bring up a quick 4th down for the Wolves. It looks to be a 3 and out. 4 and out. 3 and out. Punter Isaiah Strayhorn in.
Number 19, Isaiah Strayhorn, back to punt. Coffee back deep.
He can run it from back there, as he looks to sometimes. He stops, and he gets it blocked. And
number 51, Brandon Walker out of a semi-blocked punt. There's
again,
a great field position.
the Wolves with a mistake.
35-yard line.
No need for that at this juncture of the ball game. And punt gets blocked on the 35-yard line of the Wolves. It's going to be right up the middle to Black.
Caleb Black.
And Black's going to pick up 4. Bringing up 2nd and 6.
Caleb McLaren.
McLaren on the tackle. Noble looking to pick up some more, and they do. Cavers there on the stop, along with help from Spencer Gordon. Murphy picks it up for another 5-yard gain, brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down short for the Bears.
The give up the middle. The Wolves have them. That's Logan. It's going to be enough for a 1st down, though.
Caleb Black on the carry with the left side, and that is a double Bear.
Shawnee's leading tackler on the year, Barkus, in on that stop. That's picked off by Logan. What a play! Very nicely done! Logan Harper with glue for hands on that play as he snagged that Buell pass right out of the air for another interception by the Wolves. Nicely done by Logan Harper. That's the 3rd interception of Buell on the night by the Wolves. That's Malik Tate up the middle, going hard and fast for 18 yards. Malik Tate, 17 yards as he's marked down at the 40. Nicely done up the gut. 9-10 and counting in the 3rd. The Wolves on the move. They trail by 6. Be nice to see him grab the lead on this drive. The give again up the middle to Malik. And Malik Tate all the way down, 24 yards down to the 11-yard line. 23 yards, brought down at the 17, it looks like, where they're marking it. And the Wolves again on the move. The clock continues to roll. That line really doing a job. Leighton King, Caleb Hash, and Logan Clark right there in the middle of it. There's Tyree York around the middle, around this corner, and he's going to pick up 3 on the give. We'll call it 2nd. And he picks up 2. 2nd and 8.
Number 11, Bryce Black, also number 40,
8 minutes to play in the 3rd. The Wolves threatening again within the red zone. They have moved the ball all night long on this Bear defense. Jack over the middle, and it's caught Nicely done by Strayhorn as he shows good strength after the catch as well. The Wolves down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 10 and first and goal. Big Creed Humphrey at the left tackle position. And Zach Story on the right. That give is up. No, Jack keeps it. He spins away and touchdown! Shawnee Wolf! Jack Diamond kept the ball after the fake to Malik Tate, and he made a spin move and went on in for the Shawnee touchdown. Nicely done by Jack Diamond. The 6-yard TD drop. Barling in. He kicks it up and through for the first lead of the night for the Shawnee Wolves. They lead the Noble Bears with 7:26 to go in the third, 22-21.
At Hardesty Deli, the food is great and the people are even better. A genuinely local atmosphere. The Oliver family has more than 70 years as butchers with Hardesty. If you're in Shawnee, you gotta stop at Hardesty Deli.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Battershell, and I have relocated and continue serving family medicine clients at the Triad Complete Healthcare in Shawnee. I love what I do, and it's an honor to serve my patients. Please call Triad Complete Healthcare in Shawnee if I may be of service for you.
The bees and their keeper can communicate. The beekeeper can hear when they're in distress and helps in turn. This partnership of mutual encouragement is a reflection of the harmony and balance we strive for at St. Gregory's Abbey.
Braden Barleen with the kickoff. And it's going to go down to the 15. Wolves down quickly, unable to make the tackle though. They get it up to the 31-yard line where it'll be marked 1st and 10 for the Noble Bears. The catalyst for the Wolves on that last drive with 44 yards rushing, Malik Tate. Jack Diamond gets the TD run by covering the last 6 yards for the touchdown on his feet. He had 2 completions, 2 for 3 for 11 yards on the drive. The Wolves take their first lead of the night with 7:10 to go in the third quarter, 22-21. It's up to the defense now.
Kane for the play brings up a 2nd down, 6 for the Bears.
Ball's on the ground, and the Wolves get there quickly, but Buell falls on it,
27.
and that's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
Brings up a 3rd and 14 for the Bears.
Flag down, and it's going to be complete over the middle, but I believe this is coming back. That's Michael Murphy. He's marked down at the 48. And now they're going to mark it off 5 from there, which is right. Back to the 22-yard line, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 19. It's a big play for the Wolves. And they're going to try to put some pressure on Buell. They get it in there. They got to make a tackle. And Murphy continues to fight, but he's not going to fight for enough, as it's going to be 4th down and 9. Pickup of 10 on the pass.
That dude will be number 22, Patterson.
The Wolves get close on that punt. It's going to be taken by Patterson at the 40, and Patterson bulldozes his way up to the 50. Another good return by Christian Patterson. 1st and 10 for the Wolves from the 50.
Number 15 on the stop, Jake Russell.
Diamond with Tate next to him. He gives to Tate. That's been successful so far, and it is again. Malik making people miss, and it looked like there could be a face mask. Nothing called. It's going to be a pickup of
Tackle made by number 51, Brandon
9,
Walker.
bringing up second and short. Call it 1, ball marked on the 40. Second down. Diamond going for it all. He's got Jackson Winrow just out of his reach.
Diamond's pass intended for number 1, Jackson Winrow.
That was almost another bomb play for the Wolves. 4:43 to play in the third. Closing in on 150. I would be surprised if he did not receive this ball right here, or it will be a Jack Diamond run. There it is. Jack, he's going to pick up enough for the first down. I see a flag down, though, and that's usually holding.
There's a flag on the play.
The Wolves holding on the outside there, and that negates the first down run by Jack Diamond. It brings up 3rd and long rather than 3rd and short. Jack lays it up for Winrow, and it's picked off.
He's returning it. Flag on the play, number 19, bringing down Isaiah Strayhorn.
There were multiple penalties on the defense, and then the horse collar penalty on the offense, which was defense after the interception, but they all offset. The Wolves get another shot, and there's Tyree York after a strike from Jack Diamond. That's going to be a pickup of 35 yards, and the Wolves first down.
Number 11, Bryce Black brings it down. Play results in a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Nicely placed by Jack Diamond to junior Tyree York. And the Wolves again are in the red zone, much to the dismay of the Noble crowd. 3:36 and counting in the third. The Wolves threatening. Malik takes it, hesitates, up the middle for a touchdown! Shawnee Wolves! Malik Tate showing patience at the line of scrimmage as the big boys up front sustain their blocks, and the little man scuttles forward for another Wolves touchdown! An unsportsmanlike conduct call against the Wolves is what's being discussed. I believe they have the option of taking it now before the extra point kick, or have it enforced on the kickoff. I believe they're going to move them back for the extra point. If they do that, it'll be interesting to see what Coach Billy Brown does, and if he decides to go for 2, as the Wolves up right now by a touchdown. I've not seen Barleen kick this far.
Will be enforced on this extra point.
We shall see. The ball is moved back to the 18-yard line, and Barleen is going to go for it here. It's an important extra point. Gets it up there, and it's a little short. So the penalty hurts the Wolves, but they are up by 7, 28-21 with 3:26 to go. You're watching Shawnee High School football on ShawneeCTV. After the 15-yard tromp by Malik Tate, the Wolves take a touchdown lead over the Noble Bears. And Barleen kicks it off. Robinson, I believe, he's pulled down by number 7 on a saving tackle. That was Bailey Moon. And Robinson Moore was the returner. And he had some scooting down the field. In fact, it looked like Kalen Winkler to me on the return, but we'll see. The Buell. The Wolves trying to apply pressure. That's going to be out of bounds. Nobody open. And the Wolves playing hard, chasing Buell. Noble a bit frustrated right now. The Wolves have shown that if they don't hurt themselves, they're stout enough to stop this offense. And they are stout enough to move the ball on the Bear defense. Looks like they're going to deliver some pressure. Going to be a flag down. Going to be movement, I believe, against the offense. This time the Wolves bring pressure, and they're going to bring them down. McLaren immediately on the runner that time. Great play by the nose tackle. McLaren, as Black is thrown for a 6-yard loss. As the defense is holding tight. They're going deep. It's got to stay deep. Fumble, and the Wolves getting after that ball. And they get it. Gilmore comes up with the fumble that is caused by Logan Harper. Great play by Logan, and a heads-up play by Gilmore to fall on that ball. We've got a player down. We'll take a moment. Wolves threatening again inside the red zone. Logan Harper went off the field under his own power, and the Wolves not quite in the red zone yet as the ball marked just outside the 20 of the Noble Bears. Jack Diamond takes it. He holds on to it. He throws a strike to Tyree York for another Wolves touchdown! Flag down. And we shall see. It's not the good location for the Wolves. That touchdown may be coming back. That's going to make it 1st and 15 for the Wolves. Their first penalty of the second half that's enforced. So, let's do it again. It's a nice play by Jack, again showing patience and getting that ball to Tyree as he broke free. That's Isaiah Strayhorn, and he's going to pick up 5 to get it back to the original line of scrimmage, and it make it 2nd and 10. On the far side is Jackson Winrow. On the close side, Tyree York. The give to Malik Tate. No, I'm sorry. Jack kept it. He gets it over to Winrow. Winrow down the sideline for a Wolves touchdown. And another flag down. I didn't see that one. And that's 2 touchdown plays in this drive that have been called back on Wolves penalties. That's reminiscent of the start of the first. Diamond up, and Tyree with a great move on that play. And I cannot believe if they call anything on Tyree. Let's see how that plays out here. As Tyree came back behind the defender and made a great catch. And they're going to call pass interference on the Wolves. Unfortunate for the Wolves, I think. But that's the way it goes, and that's the 3rd touchdown on this drive called back by a penalty. And the Wolves have to continue to be resilient. As they started on the 20, they're moving back to the 44-yard line. I'm going to mark it at the 43. Noble, very fortunate. Very fortunate. It was a great play by Tyree York. And Jack Diamond put it out there for him to make the play. So another penalty by the Wolves. Screen pass. And Tate's going to go down after a short gain. Flag down. And we'll see what the call is now. As hopefully it's defensive holding. And that would be an automatic first down. Face mask, personal foul against Noble. And that's going to be a first down for the Wolves. which is fitting for this drive as it's been playing out. And 15 yards takes it back down to the 30. I'm going to say inside the 30. They continue to walk. Down to the 27-yard line. So first and 10 for the Wolves from the 27. No, they're keeping it second down. I don't know why that's not an automatic first down when it's a personal foul. But it's not. And the Wolves, second down and long. Got to get down to the 10-yard line.
Diamond back to pass.
Wide open. Touchdown! Shawnee Wolves! Jackson Winrow on a 27-yard strike by Jack Diamond. No flags on the field, and the Wolves go up by 2 touchdowns. Nicely done by Jack Diamond as Winrow makes the move at the 10-yard line and breaks free. And not a defender in sight as he crosses the goal line. In for the extra point, Braden Barleen, and that is up, and it is good. So the Wolves score 4 times to get 1 touchdown down there as 3 were wiped away by penalties. And the 4th one, the charm. Wolves 35, Noble Bears 21 with 1:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. Set to kick it off. It's going to be a pooch kick down to the 20. And the Wolves hit Robinson immediately. And it's going to be marked down at the 30-yard line. First and 10, Noble.
30, Chad Gilmore.
That's Murphy. He's going to be taken down by Bailey Moon. That second scoring reception by Jackson Winrow of 27 yards this time. Puts him up around 130 yards for the game. Jack Diamond again having a good 3rd quarter as he is 5 for 7, I'm sorry, for
incomplete pass, brings up a 3rd down and 10
for 78 yards and a touchdown. He's closing in on 300 yards for the game. McLaren putting the pressure on Buell, and Buell is going to go down by Gilmore. Chad Gilmore in there making it happen. McLaren really getting things started as Noble's offense is coming apart.
All right, folks, on that 50-50, it doesn't matter when you buy the ticket.
40 seconds to play here in the 3rd. Back deep for the Wolves. It's going to be Christian Patterson. Isaiah Strayhorn runs on late. And the punt is going to go out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 42-yard line. 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Lead the Noble Bears 35-21. Malik Tate alongside quarterback Jack Diamond. Tate with the ball, and he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't think he's going to make it. He'll lose a yard, and it will be marked 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line. Play of the 3rd quarter. Wolves lead the Noble Bears heading into the 4th, 35-21.
Great prices sell cars, and Castrokey Auto Mart truly understands that principle. Straightforward pricing with no gimmicks. Located on the corner of Harrison and Jefferson for over 40 years, shop at the lot or online. Castrokey Auto Mart. They're good people.
Go time, show time, get on your feet. It's my time. Go time, show time, get on your feet.
Hey Mom, I got hurt playing volleyball and you forgot to pack my ibuprofen. You got hurt? That's okay, you just need some ibuprofen. Go to Eric's Pharmacy around the corner. They should have some.
Get on your feet.
Wolves in good shape here starting the fourth quarter, 35-21 with the ball. 2nd and 11 from their own 41-yard line. Quick pass out to Winrow. Winrow been strong all night long, and he's getting close to that first down. Going to depend on the mark. I'm going to give him 11 as the senior playing very strong tonight.
Also in the number 2, Ethan Sweezy.
Another good delivery by Jack Diamond. Jack Diamond has been on the money tonight. 11:35 to play in the ball game. The junior has led his ball club down the field consistently all night long, and Malik Tate just making it look easy. Malik that time going to pick up 12 and another Wolves first down.
36-yard line.
36 of the Noble Bears. That line of Zach Story, Leighton King, Caleb Hash, Logan Clark, and Creed Humphrey doing a sensational job tonight. Logan Harper also in there consistently. Malik Tate with another couple moves, giving himself another 12 yards on the carry. Malik just scooping up the yardage.
Number 62 on the stop.
Malik with 172 yards so far on the night. And he's going to try to get some more now. He's going to be hit and moved forward after a pickup of 5. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5.
Also number 1, Caleb Winkler.
That ball is going to be marked right around the 20-yard line. 10 minutes, 15 seconds to play in this ball game as the clock continues to move.
Coming up for the Wolves.
Logan Harper there playing tight end. He as a number of these players go both ways. That's going to be into the corner of the end zone. Tate in for a touchdown!
Touchdown, number 4.
That is Tyree York in the corner, keeps his feet in bounds. Beautifully thrown again by Jack Diamond. Another 20-yard TD strike by the junior. His 2nd TD in his last 3 attempts. And Tyree York gets his first TD of the night.
Number 11, Braden Borleen.
Barleen gets his foot into it, and the Wolves have doubled up the Bears from Noble, 42-21. You're watching Wolves football on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community one season at a time. Barleen set to kick it off after another 20-yard strike by Jack Diamond in the corner to Tyree York. That was a well-placed football by the junior signal caller. And a great catch by York. Fell right in there. As that tackle is made by Ronald Cavers. Ronald having another good night for the Wolves. That touchdown pass makes me feel good for Tyree as he made an excellent move earlier for a touchdown, what seemed to be a touchdown receiving catch, but it was called back by a penalty. So I'm glad for that junior to get his touchdown. That's going to be thrown over the middle, and that's going to be another tackle by the Wolves. That tackle made by Spencer Gordon, and the flag more than likely is going to be the high tackle, which is going to be a horse collar, probably.
They're waving the flag off.
They wave the flag off. I'm not sure why. Fortunate for the Wolves. 9:30 to play. Quick strike over the middle to Robinson, and the Wolves will have none of that. As right there quickly is Barkus, as well as Montrell Shaw. So The clock continues to roll after that first down play. Pickup of 8. And there is McLaren with the sack. McLaren having a whale of a ball game from the inside. He's been pressuring all night long.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second down 12.
That's another tackle for a loss for McLaren. And we're going to have a flag. And that's going to be movement on the offensive line. That'll back up the Bears 5 more and make it 2nd and 17. Clock rolling. Barkus hitting the hole quick. Going to the sideline. That one thrown out of bounds.
For number 40,
as
Riley Taylor.
Buell just off.
Correction, that is Stefan Sochan.
Buell's been under consistent pressure since that first quarter. The Wolves defense really stepping up here. And they've been safe against those deep balls, which early in the game looked like they may have trouble throughout the night. Got to make a tackle here, as
number 30,
that was Montrell Shaw who tripped him up. And that's going to be marked at the 41-yard line, which is enough for a first down. The Wolves in pursuit, and they're going to throw that out of bounds. And there's a hit on the sideline, and that's going to be offensive pass interference, as Tyree York almost made that interception. He was hit early, and it's going to be a 15-yard penalty against Noble. So that's going to bring up 1st and 25 for Noble.
Ball will be placed on the 43-yard line. 1st and 25.
Up the middle, untouched until he hits the safety.
And
that's Black.
On the carry.
And that's going to be a pickup of 17.
Patterson. Gain all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Brings up a
second down, 8 coming up for the Bears.
2nd and 8. York with a good hit on Murphy. Closed down quickly. It's nice to see that cornerback come up and lay a pop like that on big number 13. After the pickup of only 4.
Clock running with 7:26 remaining in the ballgame.
Ball on the 35-yard line, 3rd and 3. Over the middle again, and that one is going to be incomplete, which will make it 4th down and 3. Unable to hang on to that Buell pass was the Noble receiver.
Bears facing a 4th and 3.
And 7:03 to go in the ball game now. The Wolves with the big 4th down in front of them. They're going to stay in coverage, and it's complete over the middle to Black. And makes it inside the 15 down to about the 12 on that first down. So
at the 13-yard line.
Pickup of 26. Nicely done out there by Ronald Caver to track that one down for no gain.
Murphy, tackle made by number 3, Cavers.
Caver's again. Caver having just a great game. The Wolves in chase of Buell. And Buell making some moves and going to make it in for the touchdown. With 6:12 to play in the fourth quarter. Noble trucks it down and scores.
Yard touchdown scramble by number 8, Baylor Buell. Back to attempt the extra point, number 43, Dre Ritchie.
After the Noble touchdown and extra point, the lead stands at 14 for the Wolves with 6:12 to play in this ball game. Wolves to receive the kickoff after this.
Castrokey Tire and Alignment. Local, family-owned business with over 40 years of experience. Tires, alignments, front-end parts, and brakes installed. Check them out on Facebook. Castrokey Tire and Alignment.
Play It Again Sports, where we buy your gently used sporting goods for cash. We give this award out once a month. The award doesn't go just to the greatest athlete or to the greatest student. It goes to the greatest person.
Buell carried the ball the final 14 yards into the touchdown to give the Noble Bears their fourth touchdown of the night. Wolves up 42-28. That ball taken at the 33-yard line and brought back to the 39. And I believe it was Tyree York.
On return.
6:06 to play in this ball game. What the Wolves need right here is a sustained drive for a touchdown. Malik Tate has been a weapon on the ground. Let's see if we get a big dose of Malik. This offensive line has shown that they can have their way against this much smaller Noble defensive line. Offense has not been a problem for the Wolves. There's Malik, and he's going to be brought down after a pickup of one, and the clock starts to roll.
Tackle made by number 62, Trevor Long. Also in there,
second and 9.
Ethan Waller.
Winrow on this close side. That's Isaiah Strayhorn in the slot. I'd be watching Strayhorn about right here. Jack Diamond has been on with his throws. That's Jack
Diamond on the keeper.
Dancing around a little bit. He's going to end up picking up 4, and that'll bring up
tackle made by number 1, Caleb Winkler.
third down and 5.
Also number 62, Trevor Long. Ball will be placed down at the 44-yard line.
That is
the 3rd and 5.
Jack's 4th carry of the night. He has 16 yards on those carries, along with the TD. Big third down play. The Wolves want to keep that clock moving, and they got to get this play off to make it happen. They do. Diamond going deep, going to be overthrown. I don't know about that.
Pass is incomplete. Brings up a 4th down for the Wolves.
I think they were just rushed there at the line of scrimmage. I don't know that that's what Billy would have dialed up there as the clock stops now, rather than knocking off another minute. Isaiah Strayhorn back. Isaiah puts his foot into it. It's a good kick. And it's going to pin them down inside the 10-yard line. That's where Noble will take it. They'll take it at the 10-yard line. 4:25 to go. They're 2 touchdowns behind the Wolves. 42-28 our score.
Pass is there for number 13.
Cavers almost with another Shawnee interception there as it brings up 2nd and 10 from the 10 for Noble. That's a give up the middle. The Wolves playing stout. And it's going to be very little, if any, gain. We're going to call it no gain as it's stuffed up front with Isaiah Harjo and Caleb McLaren up there. Again, those two have played a great game, keeping that middle shut down. Buell better be able to dance. He does. He gets away. Intercepted. Isaiah Strayhorn heading towards the end zone. Isaiah running strong all the way down to the 2-yard line. I'm sorry, the 5-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Shawnee Wolves. 4th interception of the night for the Wolves. And the faithful starting to head out. As the Wolves from the 5-yard line with 3:37 to play in the ball game. Nicely done. Jack Diamond calls for it. He hands it to Malik. Malik up the middle. He's dragging people towards the goal line. They're going to mark it at the 2. Malik picks up 3. Second down and goal as the clock continues to wind. Ball on the 2-yard line.
Ball will be placed down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the Wolves.
Malik Tate next to Jack Diamond. In front of them is Montrell Shaw, number 28. They let that clock go down. And the give to Tate into the end zone for a Wolf touchdown! Malik Tate covers the last 2 yards with a nifty move over the right side as the line, Zach Story, Leighton King, Caleb Hash, Logan Clark, and Creed Humphrey clear the way for another Wolves touchdown.
Number 11 to attempt the extra point, Braden Barleen.
Braden Barleen puts it up and through. So the Wolves go back up by 21 points. They lead the Noble Bears in this district opening contest for both schools, 49-28. Another kickoff for Braden Barleen after the 5-yard drive. All Malik Tate puts the Wolves back up by 3 touchdowns. And they need a tackle right there. Nicely done at the 15-yard line. With 8 penalties that I have marked down on the evening. It's over the middle, and Robinson's going to go down immediately. Montrell Shaw with the tackle.
Montrell Shaw. Now the Noble Bear 1st and 10 at the 35.
That's a pickup of 11. Buell over the middle. This might be over everybody. Winrow with good position there.
Depending on the play number 1, Jackson Winrow.
1:57 now to play in the ball game. Buell in the second half, 8 of 12.
Pass again intended for number 4.
For 120 yards, that one dropped.
Bears facing a 3rd and 10 from the Wolf 35.
So 8 of 13 for 120 yards here in the second half. No, I'm sorry. That is not right.
Pass complete to number 20, Casey Harris. 4-yard gain on the play. 4th down and 6 coming up.
Buell. That's going to be a
Number 40,
First down
Sochi.
on the 20.
First and 10 catch at the 20-yard line.
So another 11-yard pass by Buell. That was nicely done. Caught over there by Robinson. Going to the corner. Winrow there. And defended nicely.
Pass intended for number 4, Christian Robinson Moore in the end zone. Defending on the play again, number 1, Winrow.
1:20 now to play in the ball game. Good defense there by Jackson. Again, early in the game, these Noble receivers were getting behind the Shawnee defense at will. But it has not been the case here in the second half. They had it figured out. Coach Sawyer and his team got together, and in the second half, they've done this. Jackson Winrow with interception number 5 for the Wolves tonight, and that's going to seal the deal. Jackson with his second interception. And Shawnee takes over at their own 20.
Shawnee will have it first and 10.
It's really had his number as Winrow gets 2 of them. York, Strayhorn, and Logan Harper all with interceptions. Where quarterback as Malik Tate continues to rack it up. Malik pushing 200 yards as he picks up another 11. As the Wolves go into victory formation. Jack Diamond is going to end the night 23 of 37 for 317 yards. These are unofficial, of course. I'm usually shorting the boys just by a little. The Wolves take a
quarterback Jack Diamond takes
delay of the game, and it's second as the clock continues to run out. Jack with 4 touchdown tosses and an interception. On the ground, we get Malik's numbers for you.
And the clock's going to run out. That'll be our ball game, folks. Final score, Noble Bears 28, Shawnee Wolves 49. Let's give both these teams a big round of applause. I'd like to thank the Shawnee folks for coming out tonight.
113 yards in the second half for Malik Tate. He got 2 touchdowns as well in the second half. He ends up with 194 yards on 23 carries. Well done by the Wolves all the way around. Jackson Winrow on the receiving end. Another stellar performance by the senior wide receiver, but Isaiah Strayhorn, York, Tyree York had a great game as well. Jack Diamond put the ball where it needed to be. He was protected all night long by the men up front, and the defensive line played, again, another stout game. The Wolves go into district after their Ponca City weirdness of a night getting called off, wondering where they're at. Well, they come out feeling pretty good as they're going to go in to homecoming 1-0 in district play as they will welcome Tulsa Hale to Jim Thorpe Stadium. For Elisha Shaughnessy and Jared Gillum making the trip down here to Noble Stadium, I'm Daniel Shaughnessy. We want to thank you for tuning in and watching Shawnee High School Sports right here on ShawneeCTV, where together we're building community, all of us, one season at a time. Good night, everybody.